What is going on, you guys? My name is Josh, also known as Hairytornado, and my wife and I are full-time YouTubers and resellers. Recently, we made a video going over our eBay sales last weekend. I was very transparent with you guys in the fact that we weren't super happy with that weekend. We still made like 300 bucks in profit after all fees and expenses were accounted for, but for the amount of items we had going out that weekend and the amount of work we had to put in, I would like to see our average selling price increase and just our overall profit increase as well. So this weekend was much better. We had a total gross sales amount this weekend of $1,228.27 between 30 items, which means our new average selling price for this weekend was $40.94. So let's go ahead, jump into all 30 items going out today, give you guys a whole synopsis of that, and tell you exactly how we're gonna make our money with these items going out this weekend. So this is our eBay inventory storage area. If you guys remember in the last video we did last week, we had all of our shoe shelves that were on this wall had fallen over. We have since gotten rid of those, but we haven't found a good system to put all the shoes back up. Most of our shoes are just sitting in these black trash bags. I did build some wooden shelves for shoes, and although they are very sturdy, I mean, it's metal, like L bracket screwed into the studs with some, what is this, OBS, whatever you call this stuff. It's very sturdy, it's not going anywhere, but now we have capacity issues. Like, it's very hard to build wooden shelves that hold the amount of shoes that we were able to hold with the old plastic shelves. So I've got to get some more brackets to screw in here. I've just got it held up with some old poster tubes or something to screw into the studs in the middle. But again, sturdiness is no longer going to be an issue with this system. The new issue is capacity. So we'll figure it out as we go, but let's go ahead and get into the orders going out today. First time going out is over here in the D bin, and it is a camera, like a sealed Kodak like disposable camera. What's the office line? Erin, she said disposable cameras are fun. It's just, it kind of sucks that you never get to see the pictures. she was just taking pictures and never developing them. So we found this in a Goodwill mystery palette last year. It's expired. I just listed it. The original retail price was 450 something, but it's in Spanish, so I think maybe that was pesos or something. We just listed it. I mean, it's been listed for over years. Finally sold for $12, free shipping. It expired in 2011. I don't know why somebody wants this, but that's not my problem. Next item is in the W file. It's the yellow thermometer that I got at the flea market. Yeah. It's a Fluke, what is it? 51.2 thermometer. Paid 30 bucks for that at the flea market a couple weeks ago. Tested it out, it works. It's missing like some sort of prongs or something, I don't know. I just listed it as is without the prongs, and it sold for $85. Free shipping. The sold comps are a little bit higher than this, but this was an offer that I accepted, so I'm happy to be moving it out, making about doubling my money, about the $30 profit after fees and shipping. Harvest in the Heartland. It's a Nintendo DS video game. Should be one of those right there.
Neither one of those.
Neither one of those? It's gotta be in there somewhere. Maybe it's in the back. Maybe it wasn't a great idea putting that up on top of the file cabinet. Harvest in the Heartland. This was one of the games that we got, that the viewer sent us for free, like a huge box of stuff for free. And this one sold for $15.99, free shipping. I know I'm probably going to get asked this question in the comments, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about why we do free shipping on some things and other things do not have free shipping. And it's really just a personal preference thing. Generally, we're going to make about the same amount of money whether the item has free shipping or not, because if it's a $50 item, if the item is worth $50 and we want to list it with free shipping, let's say it's a pair of shoes, it's going to cost about $10 on average to ship out that pair of shoes. So if the shoes are worth $50 and we want to list them with free shipping, we'll just list them at like $59.99 free shipping. That way, on average, we will make about the same as if we listed them for $49.99 plus shipping, if that makes sense. With the John Deere game we just sold for $15.99 free shipping, comps were like 10 or 11 bucks plus shipping. So $15.99 free shipping after fees and shipping will net us about the same amount of profit on average. So that's why. There's really no rhyme or reason. Like, sometimes I want to do free shipping, sometimes I don't. If I do, I just take the average cost of shipping that item and add it to the item value on the listing price. Next item's over here in the X file, or whatever the music is for the X Files theme. This is a Small Soldiers action figure. This actually sold to a viewer of the YouTube channel. Don't break it. Named Sean. You know, Sean has bought stuff for me in the past before I recognize the name. So Sean, thank you so much for your support. We got this at the Goodwill bins, I believe. Probably paid like, I don't know, 50 cents for it. And this sold for $15 free shipping. It probably costs like $3 or $4 to ship out. So Sean, again, thank you so much for the support.
Following the queue.
That's right. Yep. Q bin. That one right on top. Picked up, I don't really remember where I got this one. We have 2 of these. One of them came from a used video game store. I was just wanting to support them. I paid like 40 bucks for that one. And then the other one we got at Goodwill for like $3 or something. This one sold for $48.99 plus shipping. These, when it comes to Xbox, or the wireless Guitar Hero guitars, Xbox 360 are generally the best selling ones. There's also a Fender Stratocaster model for PlayStation 4 that sells really, really well. I actually have one of those over there in the death pile we need to get listed. But if you find these for Xbox 360, they'll have a little, this little symbol, little Xbox symbol on the button. Definitely go ahead and grab it. This one has the battery pack, no games with it, and no strap, and still sold for, you know, almost 50 bucks plus shipping. So definitely be on the lookout for these. Next up is a golf club. It's this Stoll's Special Edition driver. This is one of the clubs we got in our big golf club buyout a couple months ago. I say a couple months ago. That's been like 8 or 9 months, I feel like. We probably have about $3 into this one. This is a competition long drive driver, and it sold for $35 plus shipping. I had it listed for like $60, and this one buyer just kept sending me so many offers, and I would just counter and counter and counter. And then he would stop, and then a week later he'd send me more offers. So I finally just accepted it. We have plenty of golf clubs back there to go around, so happy to be moving one of them out. Next item is also back here. It is a baseball bat. I believe it's one of these Mamma Jammas right here. This is one of the ones we picked up when I went to the like 45-mile long yard sale with my friend Wyatt. We paid, I think it was like 50 bucks for 8 bats. Or something like that. These were all brand new in the plastic, but the grips were messed up, but we just wrapped them with some athletic tape and they are good to go. This one sold for 40 bucks, free shipping. It'll probably cost about $10 or so to ship this out. So full transparency with you guys, we sold this Cleveland CG16 7-iron for $42.99 plus shipping, but I don't see it. We're looking in our golf club area. These are all the 7-irons we have, and these are all pings. It's a pretty old listing. It was, I picked it up before our golf club haul. I probably got it like a year ago. So I don't know if I maybe sold it on Mercari or Poshmark or something and forgot to take it off eBay. But unfortunately we don't have it. So we'll have to cancel the order, apologize to the buyer, you know, see, maybe they want one of our other 7-irons that we have, but we'll figure it out. But it happens sometimes, especially if you're doing volume and selling on multiple platforms. I mean, I don't know a single reseller that's never not been able to find an item that they sold. It just kind of happens occasionally. Of course, you don't want it to happen all the time, but part of the business. Next time.
So excited about this one.
Yeah. So we went to the bins last week, and Haley brought up this VCR. It was a Sharp VCR, and to be honest, I didn't think it was going to be worth a ton. And it was at the bins, so I didn't know if it was going to work, honestly. But we went ahead and took it. I don't remember if it was half price day or not. But we grabbed it, brought it home. We tested it out. It worked great. Haley took all the pictures and listed it herself. And it sold like, I don't know, within like an hour or so, like super fast for $42.99 free shipping. Now, I talked about this on my Instagram story today. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. I post a lot of Instagram stories, behind the scenes, tips and tricks, things like that. With VCRs, we have a shipping policy that we created on eBay. So anytime we list a VCR or a similar sized item that will need to be shipped with UPS ground to be the most economical way to ship, we use the shipping policy. And the shipping policy makes things shipped with UPS ground. We do free shipping. This is $42.99 free shipping. But in order to not lose money on that, the shipping policy excludes shipping to Alaska and Hawaii, the U.S. proctorates like I think Puerto Rico and Guam, things like that. Military bases overseas, and PO boxes, because UPS ground does not ship to PO boxes. Recently I had an issue where we sold a VCR with UPS ground shipping, but the buyer only had a PO box, so I couldn't use UPS ground shipping and I had to ship it priority, and the shipping rate went from like $14 to like $35, and we lost all of our profit on that item. So I would highly recommend, if you want to do free shipping on big items like this, put some shipping policies in place to limit your exposure. Don't offer it to Alaska, Hawaii, all those other things. Worst case scenario, it goes to California and probably costs like 20 bucks to ship or something like that. But that's how we ship these big items without losing profit. Next time going out is a pair of women's Nike Shox, sold for $50 free shipping. However, they're not on our very small shoe shelf, and that means they're somewhere in one of these bags. So now we got to just look through. Oh man, we really need to fix our shoe shelf situation. Josh, yes. Okay, let's look. I got them. I got it right here. I think these are the ones. We only had to pull out like 6 pairs before we reached them. Okay, that's definitely one of them. Yeah. So now we'll just, the other one's in here somewhere. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. That wasn't as bad as I thought. I don't remember where we got these. Probably Goodwill, and we probably paid $6.50. Again, sold for $50 free shipping. Again, with free shipping, these are like $40 shoes, so I listed them for $50 free shipping. It'll probably cost about $10 to ship them, so we're gonna make the same amount of money whether they're 50 free shipping or 40 plus shipping, usually. Next up is a golf club. It's a Callaway Big Bertha 7 wood. Does it have a, you listed it, did it have a head cover?
Yes.
Okay, it's this one right here. Callaway Big Bertha 7 wood. Let's take it off just to make sure here. Yeah, there we go. We got these in a set of golf clubs at Goodwill, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago or so. Paid $15 for the whole set, and we listed the irons separately, and then the irons as a set, and these separately, individually. And this one sold for $29.99 plus shipping. So we basically doubled our money on the entire set of clubs just with this one club. So Callaway, Big Bertha, 7 wood, 5 wood, 1 wood, 3 wood, all that stuff, they all sell. Next time going out is this Tennessee Nike dry fit hat. We've had a lot of our hats listed for like over a year. I was looking for this hat because somebody saw it in a previous video and they wanted to know why it wasn't listed. And when I was looking for that, I noticed a ton of hats over there on our hat shelf that I hadn't seen on eBay in a long time. So we went through, realized that all of them were no longer listed on eBay. So we relisted them and we sold a ton of hats this weekend. This one sold for $8.99 plus shipping. Probably paid about $1 for this at Goodwill. So hats, I don't know, they're easy to list, easy to ship, easy to store, but generally pretty low profits. Next item is another hat. This is a fine outdoor fish hippie hat. I don't even remember buying this. I mean, I've had this for probably 2 years or so. Again, we listed it a long time ago, and for some reason it was just taken off of eBay. Haley took some new pictures of this the other day and got it listed, and it sold for $15 free shipping. Next item are 2 of my Xena Warrior Princess figurines. I have 3. Which 2 did they order? There's 1 in R, and the other 2 are in L, I think.
One is King of Thieves, and then the other one is Amazon Velasca.
Yeah, this is King of Thieves, and then Amazon Velasca. Amazon, yeah, that one. Okay, I don't know where the other one is, but I know I have another one around here somewhere because it sold. So these 2 sold to the same buyer. What did they pay for these? It was all in like 30.
They paid $37.98 free shipping.
$37.98 free shipping. We got those at the flea market. I think I paid like $2 a piece. I got 3 of them all together. I figured they'd take a long time to sell, but happy to be moving them out. We've only had them for, I don't know, 3 weeks or so. Next thing that sold, Haley's grabbing it over there from the file cabinet, but it's this Linux Winnie the Pooh candy dish. We got it at the flea market last week. It sold for $24.99 plus shipping, and I believe it sold to a viewer from Germany named Katrin from Germany. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you're a viewer or not. It just says greetings from Germany. So maybe you're just a really friendly person that just sends nice messages when you buy stuff on eBay. But I'm assuming you're a viewer of the YouTube channel. So thank you so much for your support. That's what it looks like. We paid $10 for that at the flea market. It's a really cool piece. I didn't think we were going to make a ton of money on it.
I think it's so cute.
Yeah, definitely cute. Next item is over here in the K bin, and it is this orange piece of clothing right here. You guys know I don't really like to do clothing, but we're kind of getting into it with some of these higher end pieces. I picked this outdoor research jacket up in my trip to Utah when I was hanging out with Hustle at Home Mom and Tim Osborne to Thrift. And this one sold for $30 plus shipping. I think I paid like $4 or $5 for this in Utah. So it was definitely worth putting it in the suitcase and bringing it back home. Haley took these pictures and got it listed. And it was only listed for maybe 2 or 3 days before it sold. Next item up is a video game. Should be in the... Yeah, it should be in that one. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This is one of our games we picked up in the flea market bundle the other day. We got about $3 into that or so. And I believe it sold for, $14.99 free shipping. Next time going out is going to a viewer named Adam Platus. He says, hey, I'm a viewer and I love what you do. Thanks for sending the offer. Could I get a shout out on the next video? That would be awesome. Thank you. My name is Adam Platus. Adam, there's a shout out. Adam bought a hat from us. I believe it's this one right here, this USC. I think it's vintage USC. It's got a little suede leather bill. Probably paid like 50 cents or $1 for this at Goodwill, and it sold for $12 free shipping. Adam, thanks so much for the support, man. Next time going out is a TI-84 Plus Silver Edition pink graphing calculator. Sold for $54.99 free shipping. Haley's got it right over there. Fun fact about this, I had it listed on eBay for like $74.99 for probably 8 months. And generally with these calculators at that time, that seemed like a pretty solid price in line with the market value. And I kind of forgot about it. I was just going through our inventory system and I was like, why is this not sold yet? These should sell within like 48 hours. So I took the listing down, said item is no longer available for sale, selected sold, sell similar, kept the pictures the same because the pictures were fine, changed the price to $54.99 because I looked at comps again, and that I realized that the market had kind of dropped on them a little bit. They were still selling very quickly, but not for $75 anymore. So once we dropped the price down to $54.99, I think that was on Saturday or something, and of course it sold within 24 hours. Next item's right here in the T-bin, and it is the other Xena figure. Again, we got 3 of these at the flea market, $2 a piece. This one sold for $12 free shipping. Honestly, probably not gonna make a ton of money on this. These, I don't know, I bought them because I thought they were cool, but they didn't really turn out to be very valuable. So $12 free shipping. After shipping and fees, I'd be lucky to even break even on this. But again, it's a big item, not taking up any more room in my bin over there. Now we can put some better, more profitable items in there. Next item is another pair of shoes, which are, oh wait, no, they are. I thought they weren't gonna be on the shelf, but they are. This is a pair of all black Hokas that we picked up at a garage sale. Remember we paid like $2 for these? I felt bad because these were in like really good shape. She's like, how about $2? They were originally like $100. I'm like, you don't have to tell me, sweetheart. I know what they are. So we happily paid her $2 for those. Kind of a weird colorway, to be honest. They took about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months to sell, but they're in great condition. They sold for $60 free shipping. Next time going out is this other Winnie the Pooh figurine that we picked up at the flea market last week. Paid $10 for this. Oh, I think the other card for the candy dish is in the car somewhere. I remember seeing it. Paid $10 for this. Sold comps weren't that great. Only like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks, but we were able to sell this one for $26 plus shipping. I had a ton of you guys reached out to me via email and Instagram messages asking me about this. So sorry if you didn't get to it in time. It sold pretty quickly after we listed it, but whoever bought this, you didn't send me a message, so I don't know if you're a viewer or not, but if you are, thank you for the support. Next time going out is the pair of golf shoes that we picked up at Goodwill last week and went like 2 videos ago. Paid $6.50 for these. Haley did all the pictures and got them all listed. She's basically been listing everything in our eBay store the last month or so. She's been killing it. But these sold super quick. This guy went back and forth with offers multiple times. I had them originally listed at $29.99 plus shipping. And he finally accepted my offer of $24 plus shipping. So turning $6.50 into $24, not too bad. Next item's over here in the W file, and it is a Pentax, some sort of flash thing for a camera. It was like brand new when we got it. Got a couple bucks into this, $2 or $3. It's the Pentax AF540FGZ, whatever that means, and it sold for $134.99 plus shipping. Look at there, that's a nice sale. Next time going out is a Nintendo Wii bundle. I have to move that out of the way. This is that's what it looks like. We got the black Nintendo Wii console. It's the RVL001. It's got the GameCube ports on the top. It's missing the top flap. It's missing the flap over the memory card. It's got some scuffs and scratches, but it's fully functional. We have a ton of Wiis. We paired it with a Wii Motion Plus controller. The Wii controllers that say Wii Motion Plus inside at the bottom are generally worth a little bit more money than the regular controllers. And we got the nunchuck and all the power cords and everything like that in there as well. This one sold for $69.99 plus shipping. The buyer was all in about $89. The last time that I told you guys that we sold a Nintendo Wii bundle for $89, I think the last one was $89 free shipping, which is essentially the same thing as this. People were like, I don't believe that you sold that for $90. There's no way. I'm like, I don't know, man. We're selling them. I think with bundles, it depends on what you have included. Like if you have some games like a Mario Kart with one of those wheel things, or if you have a Wii Motion Plus controller, like small changes like that can be the difference in a $60 bundle and an $80 bundle. So when you're making bundles with Nintendo Wiis or any kind of bundles, make sure that you're adding the appropriate types and amounts of accessories to get the maximum dollar amount for your item. Next item is another pair of shoes that are also on the shelf and not in the bag. We are just lucky not have to dig through that bag anymore. This is the pair of Echo gray yak leather golf shoes we picked up at the Goodwill bins like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I just got around to listing them on Friday, I believe. So they sold super quick. They're, I don't know, like a size 46 was like a men's size 12. And they sold for $40 plus shipping. Again, we got these at the Goodwill bin, so I think it was half off day too, so it was probably like $1 or $2 for these, so definitely a good flip. Next item going out is in the K bin over here, and it's the lot of 2 of men's Untuck It shirts. Untuck It brand looks like that. This was a super hot brand like a year or so ago, and it's gotten a little bit flooded in the market now, but these were brand new shirts. If you guys remember when Haley and I went to Savannah, Georgia on our little thrift bizcation, or whatever you want to call it, we picked up these 2 shirts at TJ Maxx. We paid $19.99 each. So after taxes, I think it was like $42 for both of them. And the lot of 2, which Haley photographed and listed, like Friday or Saturday, they sold super quick. Sold for $65 plus shipping. So after fees and shipping and all that stuff, I think we're gonna make like, I don't know, $16 in profit, which is like, I don't know the math, what, like 30 or 40% profit margins on a retail arbitrage flip. So when you buy stuff at TJ Maxx and retail stores, it's kind of hard to expect the same margins that, you know, buying $2 Hokas at a yard sale and selling for 60. It's kind of hard to make the same ROIs, but super happy with this. They're easy to, I mean, Haley listed them, so they're easy for me to list. Like Haley did all the work for them, but they're going to be super easy to ship as well. So be on the lookout for these. If you can get them super cheap used, they may still sell, but I would generally maybe only sell them if they were in brand new with tag condition. Next item is this Hearth and Hand.
Isn't this so cute?
It is very cute. The Hearth and Hand wooden lemonade set. We just got this weekend at Overstock Bins, and the new one that they just opened up, Amazon Overstock store, or apparently Target Overstock store, since it's a Target item. We only sold these for $10.99 plus shipping. We paid $6 for the item. Not a lot of profit here. We were just trying to find as much stuff at that store that we could buy and maybe make a little bit of profit on to support our friend that owns it. The retail price on this was on the back like $24.99 or something. So I thought selling it for $10.99 plus shipping, that would maybe make most people pay about full retail for this. And I think this buyer was all in like $22 or so. So she got it for slightly lower than retail, and we made like, I don't know, $2.
If it didn't sell, I could have kept it.
Yeah, it was a personal use item that luckily we sold before Haley got too attached to it. Second to last eBay item going out is definitely a pair of cleats that are definitely in one of these bags. I've had them for a long time. I want to say they're probably in this one. I remember them being on this shelf. They're Adidas white. Oh, there's one. Where's the other?
Oh, right there.
Okay, there we go. Adidas Kappa cleats. I think I got these at Goodwill. I mean, they were in really clean condition. I don't even think we had to clean these. We just listed them as is, paid $6.50 for these. But unfortunately, the sold comps just weren't there. I just thought these were going to be worth, you know, maybe 30 or 35 bucks, but had them listed at $29.99 free shipping for a long time, like 8 or 9 months. Never even got any offers. Finally, I lowered the price to $23 free shipping, and they sold pretty quickly. So not really making a ton of money on these, but moving some shoes out, and that will help with our shoe catastrophe that continues week 2. Next item's in the Y file over here. It's 2 GameCube controllers. Both of them are broken / untested. The black one is missing the little button thing up here, and the blue one is missing the thumbstick. I do know how to repair these, but I just don't really have a lot of time to do it nowadays. So I just listed these this morning as, you know, a lot of 2 untested. You know, this one's missing a button, that one's missing a thumbstick, but they may work. I don't know. I don't have a GameCube at the moment. And they sold really quickly, within like an hour, for 20 bucks free shipping. Palomos, what are you doing?
2 more things.
2 more things. Okay, gotta load it. Also, I'm sure that already got people that have commented on this video asking me how I organize our bins. It's not as complicated as it sounds. When you put an item in a bin, you just write the bin number in the custom label or the custom SKU field on the eBay listing. There's no rhyme or reason to what goes in each bin. It's just like, if I wanted to list this Frisbee on eBay, I would list it, and then if I want to put it in the T bin, throw it in there, and then on the listing in the custom SKU or custom label field, I would just write T, and then when that Frisbee sells, the custom label will pop up and say T, and I'll know where the Frisbee is. So now obviously we have to pack up all the stuff and get it shipped out. I'm not gonna show you guys everything. Like shoes are gonna go in a priority shoe box, clothes are going to go in a poly bag, you know, small stuff is going to go in small boxes. I will show you how I ship one of the golf clubs, I'll show you how I ship the Guitar Hero guitar, and I'll show you how I ship the VCR, because I feel like those three things are going to probably be the most commonly asked questions. All right, we have made good headway in shipping out everything today. We've got 2 overflowing IKEA bags filled with stuff. Now all that's left is the stuff I was telling you about just previously in the video. We got one golf club, we got the VCR, and the Guitar Hero guitar. With the golf club, with drivers specifically, the ones that have these big heads like this, you're gonna have to order special boxes. They're not gonna be able to fit in the medium mailing tubes. The priority mailing tubes like this, you can use these for like putters and shorter golf clubs. The baseball bat that we sold today is in here, but the driver, the head of the driver is too thick to fit in this triangle. So I order these boxes online. These are 48 by 6 by 6, or excuse me, 48 by 5 by 5. Well, I take that back. I did order them online, but now I get them from a local supplier. They're kind of expensive. They're like $1.50 per box, but I sell a lot of drivers, so you're gonna have to get some sort of special box like this. I cannot tell you guys how many people have picked up drivers to resell and then they sell them on eBay and they don't have a box, and they message me like, hey, where can I get a box for this? And it's very difficult to find like somebody throwing away a golf club box. I mean, if you go to maybe a golf club store or a sporting goods store, they may have one, but my advice would be, if you have drivers to list, they're probably going to sell pretty quickly as long as they're pretty good brands. So I would highly recommend going online and getting some of these boxes before you sell them, because the last thing you want to do is have to cancel an order or ship late because you don't have one of these boxes on hand. Next up, for the Guitar Hero guitar, this one has a little switch in the back to take the neck off. So you just take the neck off, wrap it in bubble wrap, then you'll need to ship it in 2 of these boxes. This is a priority 1092 box and then a 1095 box. The 1095 is just slightly bigger than the 1092. So basically they'll just slide together accordion style. I'll kind of show you what that looks like. So this is the guitar bubble wrapped inside the 1092 box. I kind of just tape the flaps a little bit, and then we just come over the top with the 1095 box. I sealed it on one side, so then we just pop it over the part sticking out. Hold on one second. I kind of squeeze it. There you go. Of course, you do want to tape around that. You don't just want to leave the box all loose, but that's how it goes. You put the entire guitar bubble wrapped in the smaller box and then come over the top with the larger box all the way down until it like makes a perfect fit, and then you just shape up the seams. I'm sure some of you will comment on this and say, oh, you can't combine 2 flat rate boxes, blah, blah, blah. These are not flat rate boxes. These are regular priority mailing boxes. You can totally combine these or alter these however you want, as long as it still goes priority. This, where is it going? What state is it going to?
Georgia.
It's going to Georgia. That's super close. I'm in South Carolina, so this is only like, what was it, $8.10 or something to ship it out. Obviously, if this has to go to California or something, it'll be closer to like $15 or $16. But by far, this is the best way to ship Guitar Hero guitars. And then finally, the VCR. I wrapped it around long ways with bubble wrap, maybe 4 or 5 layers, and then I wrapped it around this way with 4 or 5 more layers of bubble wrap. But that still leaves the corners susceptible to damage. If the box is dropped on the corner, the corners can get busted up pretty easily. So I took a piece of pool noodle, like a little yellow pool noodle, cut little wedges out of each side, and then I tape them over the corners. That way, once it's in the box, if it gets dropped on the corner, the pool noodles will protect each corner. This is how we ship every single one of the VCRs and other big electronics like this. Hey Mose, love you so much. So this is the VCR that we just packed up. We put it in a Lowe's medium moving box. It's like originally 18 by 18 by 16, I think, but obviously I had to alter it a little bit to get it to fit in there. We usually ship our VCRs via UPS ground, but the UPS ground rate on that was like $12.45 or $12.15, and the priority mail rate was only like $12.45. So just to save us, you know, the extra trip to the UPS store, we just shipped it priority. This is everything we have going out today. All I don't even know, like 30 orders, 29, 20, 30 orders. This big box down here is Moses' dog food that we haven't moved out of the living room yet, and this is an order going to Amazon FBA. But everything else is what we sold on eBay this weekend. But I do have one more sale to tell you guys about. Although that was everything we sold on eBay over the weekend, I did sell this set of golf clubs on Facebook Marketplace. We picked these up at Goodwill. I don't know, like Friday or Saturday. They weren't listed for very long. This is a set of Tommy Armour 855S silver Scott irons, graphite shaft, regular flex, and a set of 3 King Cobra woods. There's a 3 wood, a 5 wood, and a driver. The bag actually found separately at the Goodwill bins, and I think I threw this thing in as well, but it was complete. Oh, and I threw there's a little Tommy Armour sand wedge and a little basic putter I threw in as well. So we spent $15 on the set of clubs at Goodwill. I paid like $1.50 or $2 for the bag, and the other clubs I've just had laying around. I don't even remember where I got them from. So let's say we've got $20 in the entire set, the bags, all the clubs, everything like that. I listed it on Facebook Marketplace for $125 plus shipping. I also listed the complete set on eBay for $179.99 free shipping. I figured it would probably cost around $30 to $40 to ship the whole set of clubs in a big box with like UPS ground. And so I listed both platforms for about the same rate. On Facebook, it was $125 plus shipping, and then they sold. So usually when I'm shipping out golf bags, whether they have clubs or not, I'm going to use boxes from U-Haul, either the lamp boxes or the sport utility boxes, and golf bags have historically fit in those perfectly. However, I'm out of those, and I went to the U-Haul store this morning and they were out of both of those boxes as well. So I had to order some boxes from a commercial cardboard supplier here in town, and they should have some of those boxes available for pickup for me this afternoon. So once I get the box in hand, we can get them packed up, and then I can share with you guys how much it's going to cost to ship those out. All right, so I'm at the Salvation Army here in Columbia, and I actually have this Starbucks cup that we got at the Goodwill bins in the last video, and I made my friend Alexis here. She messaged me on Instagram and asked me to buy it. I think she paid $10 for this. We're gonna meet up with her in just a second and then go in here to the Salvation Army, see what we can find. I don't think she's been in here yet. She's a reseller, so maybe there's some deals left over. Hello, how are you?
Good, how about yourself?
Shout out Alexis.
Appreciate it.
There you go. I appreciate you.
It's bigger than I thought it was. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know what the ounces are, but
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Insane. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Any more suitcases today? This is where we found the big North Face bag the other day. Haley just found this camera. It's in a low pro bag, but it's in a Minolta case. Let's open it up and see which one it is. I've had pretty good luck with these film cameras in the past. Minolta Freedom Zoom. What is it? What's the model number? Should be on the front. Freedom Zoom 140 Easy Panorama. Let's look it up. How much is the camera?
I think it's $6.99.
I mean, comps are okay. The Panorama, Minolta, I mean, there's, I don't know, one sold for 26 plus shipping, 16 plus shipping, 29 plus shipping. Kind of all over the place, but I think with some good pictures. See, there's 30 that have sold in the last 90 days. That's a pretty good amount of sold. So I think we'll grab it, $5 or $6 into 30 plus shipping. So I came over here to this little storage clothing rack over here, and the first thing I found was this vest, Unique leather vest. I don't know, some motorcycle vests can be pretty good. This one is like very personalized. It's got some letters down there, and I don't know, something on the back. If it said like Harley Davidson or something, I would definitely grab it. But so I'm passing on this, but I just found this pair of like leather chaps, and these are not personalized at all. I mean, they look to be in really good condition. Only $10, $9.99. So I think I'll definitely go ahead and grab these. I don't know what brand they are, if they are a brand, but they are leather, so definitely worth grabbing for $10. So I'm in the back here by the luggage, and I found this Travel Pro bag. I mean, this thing is in like mint condition. It's only $7.99. The thing back here works. I've never heard of this brand, but it just felt, high quality. I looked inside just to make sure everything was good, and that says Crew 8 bag there, Crew 8 Travel Pro. This is probably like a 22-inch or 24-inch rolling bag. On eBay, I mean, there's one right there that sold for $60 plus $20 in shipping, but it's like the short version. It's not the long version like that. All these are pre-owned, $109, $70 plus shipping, $118 free shipping, and they're all the short ones. There's, I think, one long one that sold, but it was the Crew 7, maybe. No, that's still not a long one. I don't know. I can't find any sold comps for the long ones, but I feel like it's a good risk. $7.99. I mean, this thing, again, like mint condition. It was maybe used one time, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. All right, so what'd you find?
I found a few things. This is a Yankees hat.
Yeah, 40 or 940. Yeah. Hats are like 50 cents here, I think. Carolina Panthers hat, good condition.
And then this Columbia jacket. I don't know if you're interested in that, but
it's a small. It's got a little blemish down there, but that should come off. That's pretty cool.
I look really
I
sick.
think it's like $4.99. I think jackets would be $4.99 or something like that. So we'll get that. That's cool.
I got a few things I don't know.
I like women's clothing. Okay.
Yeah.
So Haley was like, "Oh, I just have a couple clothing pieces. You're probably not interested. These like look super cool. Check out that
colorway.
brand, Athleta." So, and then she's got this pair of Anthropologie pants, size extra small, and some Nike Pro leggings. Those are great finds. Haley wants to get into like women's clothing to have
think
something that she does that I don't do. So I think women's clothing will definitely work for her. While we were at the Salvation Army earlier, my GoPro died, so I couldn't film the very end of that trip. But while we were in the line checking out, I saw another one of these suitcases off to the side, and Haley went to go check it out for me. It's another Travel Pro. Oh, this is the original one, Travel Pro, and this is another Travel Pro. It's a little bit bigger, but still in really good shape. This one was only $9.99. This one was $7.99. So should be another easy $100 flip. We'll probably list these on Facebook Marketplace and honestly maybe Facebook, Mercari, and eBay, just to get them out of here as quickly as possible, because obviously they're taking up a ton of space, which we don't really have in the garage. Also, we went to another Goodwill after that Salvation Army. Haley got a couple clothing items to list, and then I got this little shelf. I don't know what it's for. I figured we could throw it in the back there somewhere and it'll give us a little bit more space to put some stuff on. Shout out Tim Osborne to Thrift. I picked up this, not today, it was maybe like a week ago. It's a New Wave oven, and I've never seen one in one of these cases before. I've seen him pick them up dozens of times, so I've never seen one in a case. It is, I can get it open here. It's in great condition, looks barely used. It does have the extension ring with it. I know he told me to even look out for those. So we paid $9.94 for that at Goodwill last week, and I think it should sell for, I don't know, what do you think, Tim? Like 70 to 100 bucks, somewhere around there. Do you guys ever buy stuff at the thrift store, not because it's valuable, but just because it's super cool or unique? Well, this is the case for this little shrimp Christmas ornament right here that Haley absolutely hates. She does not like this thing at all. But when I found it, we paid up for it. I paid $1.97 for it at Goodwill, but I thought this thing was so cool. It's so like unique, and it's got a little shrimp hat. This is definitely getting put on the Christmas tree this year, right, Haley? As she holds a Sawzall in her hand. I totally forgot that I was supposed to go grab these boxes that we ordered this morning to ship out the golf clubs that we sold on Facebook Marketplace. So I just ran up there. This business that I get my cardboard from locally is called Corrugated Containers. And they're, I guess, just like a business-to-business shipping supply company. Their prices are pretty competitive. Like some things, I got like that little stack back there, I think is like 8x8x6 boxes. Those were like 24 cents a piece or something, which is pretty comparable to what I would pay if I ordered those boxes on eBay or Amazon. And then obviously those big boxes right there are the ones that I got for shipping the golf clubs. Hopefully they fit. So I got the box set up, we taped it on one side, and then I put the clubs inside. You can see it's almost a perfect fit. This is the longest club, the driver, and it's only got just a few inches above. Golf clubs are pretty resilient. I mean, I'm gonna probably add some paper. We have the golf towel in there, so you can kind of wrap the golf towel around some of the clubs just to keep them from moving around. But people ship their golf clubs and take them on airplanes and stuff like that, and they just kind of, you put head covers over the woods if you have it, and then the irons just kind of bang around. So we will pack this, again, put a little bit of packing paper in there to make sure they don't jiggle around too much, and then see how much it's gonna cost us to ship it. I don't remember, I think these are going to Virginia, so at least they're not going to California. Clubs are packed up and ready to go, and as you can see, I got them on the scale here. They weigh 25 pounds, 8.4 ounces. We're gonna go ahead and round that up to 26 pounds. So these golf clubs sold on Facebook Marketplace, and I can't use the default shipping labels on Facebook with something this big because the item can't be bigger than like 1 cubic foot or like 12 by 12 by 12 or something like that. So with Facebook, I listed the clubs at $125 plus shipping, and I set the default shipping amount at $50, and I told Facebook that I would buy my own labels. So Facebook charged the buyer $175 plus tax, I think, and then they're like, okay, it's up to you to find a shipping label for less than $50. So I use this website called goshippo.com, www.goshippo.com. It's kind of like Pirate Ship. It's free to make an account, and you just put in your address, put in the recipient's address, and then it checks, I think it checks UPS, FedEx, and DHL to see who will give you the best rate. Usually, in my experience, it's gonna be UPS, but let's put in his information here and check it out. So once you input the buyer's address, it'll bring you to this next screen where you put in the package weight and dimensions. We have 12 by 12 by 48, which is the box dimensions, and we rounded up to 27 pounds. Let's see what our rate is gonna be. So you can see it gives you all these options right here to choose from, but the cheapest rate is going to be UPS ground 2 days for $26.90, which for shipping an item that large and that heavy, that's a good deal. When you ship something on Facebook Marketplace and you don't use Facebook's labels, you will have to copy and paste the tracking number from GoShippo back to Facebook when you mark the item as delivered, but that's just a really small step in order to get these really good shipping rates with GoShippo. So this golf bag that we sold for $125 plus $50 in shipping, and then it only cost us $25 or something to ship it out. That means we get to keep the other $25 in profit. So we actually sold them for 150 bucks, really. The gross profit that I told you guys at the beginning of this video of $1,228.27 for this weekend, you can add an extra 150 bucks to that. So we had like $1,378. Is that right? $1,378.27 in gross sales just for this weekend. That was a jam up weekend for us on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. So I think that's going to do it for today's video, but before I go, I want to give a huge shout out to Allison. She goes by Big Drift Thrift on Instagram, and she sent me this shirt a couple months ago. She has a Shopify store where she sells these. Here's what the shirt actually looks like. I realized editing this video that I never pointed the camera down far enough for you to see what it says. So here's what it looks like. And I thought it was super cool. I told her I'd give her a shout out on YouTube, but that was several months ago. So Allison, I'm so sorry for the delay, but if you guys enjoy this shirt and want one for yourself, I will link her Shopify store in the description of this video. You can check it out and grab one for yourself. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, if you thought it was helpful or fun or entertaining or anything, if you've watched this far, obviously you've enjoyed some part of it. So all we ask is that you take a couple seconds and hit that like button for us down below. Also, if you want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, that would be super dope as well. Thank you guys again for watching. You're the best, and we'll catch you on the next one.